Hey there guys, Siwasepl. Welcome back to Sly 2, Band of Thieves, Episode 8. But I think it's like part 29, 28, one of those. But we're going in it. We've been over this multiple times. And I can't believe I keep going into this loop of doing this. Anyway guys, last episode we were picked up in a battery by Arpeggio's balloon blimp thingamajibber. We're gonna find out what's going on. Anatomy for disaster. Let's check it out.
There we were, heading east across the Atlantic Ocean, stowaways on a giant airborne fortress. Though time was short, we made sure to study up on our unknowing host, Arpegio. While attending a prestigious boarding school, the young Arpegio excelled in all subjects, but he never managed to keep up with the other boys physically. Sadly, his wings, due to their small size, were useless for flight. Furious at his feeble body, he focused his powerful mind to search for a cure in the works of the Italian Renaissance masters. Their notebooks provided the springboard for this sinister young genius, and it wasn't long before the Claw Gang took him on as chief inventor. His talents must have been at work repurposing all the Clockwerk parts for their criminal schemes. And now this mastermind is in possession of all the parts. It's only a matter of time before he puts them back together. And when that happens, well, I'm not gonna let that happen.
Alright, let us go scouting. Find out what we can find out. And avoid all the birds. Lots and lots of birds. Although, oh, what? What? Oh, hello. Nope, hello. Okay, I need to get out of here fast. Let's just go down this road. Alright, let's just, hooks. Thank you, hooks. Surprisingly, this place is easily, what's the word I'm looking for? Speaking of which, where the heck am I going? Oh, I'm going up. I gotta go up. Oh, ladder. Cool. This place is easily, climbable, walkable. Ah, it's one of those types of words. I feel like it starts with a T, but I'm not sure. Long story short, it's easy to get around. That's essentially all it means. Even though... Oh, hello. Stay over there, man. Don't you see nothing. Now disappear. He didn't disappear. That could be dangerous. That's very dangerous.
From inside that blimp. If Arpeggio's already started reassembling,
how am I supposed to get to that, Bentley?
That's where you'll find him.
Sounds good. I'm on my way.
Don't waste any time here, Sly. Get to the blimp and take some recon photos.
If anything,
To build a plan,
how do I
we
get
need to know
back?
how close they are to reviving Clockwerk.
Because that seems to be
I've got it under
the main
control.
issue here. I could probably get there, but I don't see any way of getting back. And shouldn't this be, like, folding underneath the weight of me? I don't know. Physics in games, what can you do? This is what I'm talking about. For such a genius, he seems to have left a lot of entryways. Although I guess that kind of is the point when flying things. Oh, hello.
I had no idea they could reassemble Clockwerk so fast.
Wow,
Calm down, Ben.
that was pretty
He might be
fast.
in one
What is it,
piece,
like,
but he doesn't appear to be, you know,
I'm just
alive.
gonna take a
Let's
guess
stick to
here.
the format.
8 hours
How about some
that they've had
recon
that probably, and he's already put it back together.
You need to be informed to create a plan of action. Try to get a shot of Clockwerk's head.
Who is that?
And one of those spinning magnetic
In the distance, you see those two people? Well, I mean, you can't see them right now because we're looking at something else, but
Stay away from the guards.
they were there.
If you get detected, we won't have time for a second chance.
I always try to stay undetected, Bentley. Gotta zoom in just a little bit. Got it.
These magnetic inducers seem to be holding the clockwork parts together.
Oh, so he's not actually put together. Eggs. It's right here, isn't it? The eggs? Yeah. Could have sworn the eggs were back here. Yeah.
I'm sensing radioactivity from inside those mech eggs. I wouldn't get too close.
What kind of Chernobyl power plant were those things laid in? Avoiding all the gods, avoiding all the gods. Why are they glowing blue? I don't really know. Do you?
Clockwork appears completely inanimate. We still might have a chance.
Anybody home in there?
I'm detecting voices
Nope.
from the front of the blimp.
I think he's out.
Arpegio.
Yeah, see? Wait a minute. Neela? Yeah, I knew it. Where am I going? I unfortunately was not listening to Bentley. Maybe I heard something about the front. I don't know. I needed to listen. Yeah, okay.
Neela's here too.
I already figured that out, Bentley. How they can't see me through this. Yeah, I'm amazed.
There he is. The mastermind
He's looking right at me.
blimp and the source of
He really is looking right at me. He's got an A on his... Why does he need an A on his thing, on his carrier? He knows who he is.
Believe it. She must have been working with Arpegio all along.
That double crossing backstabber who backstabs the people who she backstabs.
To see the writing on the wall. Clearly, Neela and Arpegio have conspired together to rebuild Clockwerk.
No, they're just here for tea, Bentley. You see, this is the problem. You don't think ahead. They're just old friends. They went to high school together. She, for some reason, went to a school for all birds.
To stop Clockwerk from getting reassembled.
Well,
Now, how do we do that?
those magnetic inducers seem to be holding the parts together. If you reverse their polarity, it should pull Clockwerk apart.
I'm just a raccoon. How am I supposed to do that, Bentley?
Unfortunately, the inducer speed control station is locked down tight.
Oh, good. Okay.
Pickpocket keys from
Yeah.
the 4 patrolling
I can
guards to
pickpocket
get
some
at it.
keys.
Then you'll need to manually reverse the polarity of each inducer deck at the top of their rotation.
Consider it done.
Hooray. Now if I could just do this without being caught. Yep, staying up here. You don't trust that. Oh. Yeah, I, for some reason felt like the game was going to be unfair and try and like throw a whole bunch of coins in before I get the keys. Surprisingly, this is going really well. As long as they don't hear me. No, come back. Oh, fudge. Oblivious guards. Gotta love them. Now, how about I pop up here for a spell? Whoa, that talk about physics, you know? I mean, we literally were just talking about physics not that long ago. Pick up the key, pick up the key. No, no, this ain't good. Yeah, there we go. Got the key. It's the key to the city, baby.
Control station to slow down the spinning inducers.
Race the light. Yeah, I made it. Awesome. Okay, let's unlock this. Oh, there's only one. I thought it was on the other side too.
Now that the inducer decks are spinning slower, get up there and reverse the polarity of each deck.
Oh, you're kidding me. Really, Bentley? You could have told me I would have had to done that like a minute ago. Can't remember what is the best course of action to get up there. As 4 of these things. I'm pretty sure just hopping up here would be the best way to get to it. Oop. There we go. Let's just kindly switch off and get to this one. Could not catch it, but that's okay. There's going to be one coming around. The magnet will be coming around the blimp when it comes. Oh, the magnet will be coming around the blimp when it comes. Oh, the magnet will be coming. Oh, the magnet will be coming. Oh, look, the magnet is here. Now I can turn it. To be honest, not my best work. Could have done better on that one. I'm sure if I gave it another few seconds of thought, I could have done something pretty good with that. But oh well. It's just gonna have to be the way it is. You know what they say, you know, you leave something the way it is, and then eventually it stays that way, it never changes, and you just kind of get used to it, and then you're afraid of it changing again, and so you never change it, and then you just get in this loop of never changing things. You know, that old Chinese saying. Wow, these things are really slow. I wonder if I could have turned up the speed a bit on them. You know, I mean, I have the keys to the console. Well, that was a simple mission. Total KO.
What's all this then? The magnets had been reversed. But... By Jove! It seems to have locked the clockwork parts into place! Excellent!
Sly Cooper! Of course this would be your doing.
Ah, Mr. Cooper. No doubt you believed a reversal would pull the old bird apart, eh? But it seems to have had quite the opposite effect. I'm truly grateful. When fully powered up, I'll join myself to its circuit and be born anew!
All this because you can't fly. You're pathetic.
Immortality! Immortality is what I seek. The other Claw Gang members were much too short-sighted. They were satisfied using the clockwork parts to drive their various trivial schemes. But not me. No. I saw them for what they really were. The keys to life eternal.
So, what? You had Neela put me on the scent back in Cairo, and then waited while I stole the parts from the other Claw Gang members, all the while not arousing any suspicion that you were behind it all?
You make it sound easy, Cooper. I had to carry your pathetic gang through that first set of heists. I was overjoyed when Arpegio let me toss you in jail. I could finally go after the parts myself.
Ah, but acquiring all the parts was only half the equation. Think, Cooper. What kept Clockwerk alive for thousands of years?
He was fueled by his hatred for my family.
Splendid! That's right. Hatred. Putting his gears and wires together was child's play, compared with accumulating that much hatred.
You can't make people hate.
Oh, my poor naive boy. My meticulous mind has found a way. As your hippopotamus friend will attest, spice consumption makes you both angry and susceptible to hypnosis. The Contessa, hypnotist extraordinaire, devised a way to command people through the use of flashing lights. I've created this blimp to be a massive transmitter of those precise light frequencies. The only problem I faced was finding a suitable source of light waves.
The Northern Lights! You've been collecting Northern Light energy so you could hypnotize everyone beneath the blimp.
Ah, hypnotize those who'd eaten food covered in illegal spice. Thank goodness for Dimitri. Through his nightclub, he got the whole city to consume the spice.
You're going to Paris to unleash a hypnotic light show of hate. That's outlandishly cruel.
Cruel, perhaps, but necessary to give Clockwerk his spark of immortality. Ah well, my new body awaits me. Be a dear, Neela, and keep him covered. Ta-ta!
Stupid Arpeggio. I double-crossed the Cooper gang, Interpol, and Carmelita. What made you think I wouldn't do the same to you?
This is preposterous. You're my protege, not the next candidate for my immortality. I demand you exit the Clockwerk frame or...
Behold, Clockwerk is born!
As we all know, things are looking grim. Neela has joined herself to the Clockwerk frame and the Union has produced Clockwerk. She's out and free to terrorize the world. This blimp is still in motion to Paris. I can only assume Arpeggio's autopilot will activate the hate hypnosis light show. If that happens, there'll be no stopping Clockwerk. She'll be immortal. But we still have a chance. In her new form, she'll need to draw a lot of energy from this blimp's engines to stay strong. If we can disable the engines, that should be enough to weaken her to a state in which we can attack. Getting at these engines will require all three of us to work together in perfect harmony. We've pulled off some tough jobs in the past, but they were just the warm-up round for what we'll be going through tonight.
Like I said, she's a backstabber who betrays the people she backstabbed. And really, that is the first time I'm pretty sure one of those villains have died. Like, there ain't no, like, oh, he's in jail, you know, he's been, you know, knocked out. That dude's dead. Like, he was squashed. Wow. Okay, Clockwerk. A lot of information to take in, and a pretty long-ass cutscene. But because of that cutscene, it's pretty long, so I'm going to have to cut this episode now. Next episode, we will go and get all those engines destroyed and stuff, and we will try and defeat this as best as we can. Look at her. You can see her flying back there. Look at her. She's just all menacing. Anyway, guys, I'm going to head to the next episode right now. Hope to see you there.